Hey everybody in YouTube land. So this is going to be a little short series on some of my favorite combos and combo strings. I wanted to go through some of what I think are the most effective strings for Rashid. This is going to be more of an advanced string, and I think you'll see why when you see all the variations that you can do off of this combo as a follow-up for meaties. So here's the string itself. You can see in real time that I was doing in a match today. Okay, so let's go back and see that again. What I'm doing here after the cross-up is I'm going into the target combo, medium punch, heavy kick. And then I'm following that up with an EX Cyclone, pushing back and kick, which shoots you forward, into the aerial medium punch. After the medium punch, you do the light sky high in the air, into down and heavy punch for the finisher. And in this particular combo string, there's a follow-up DI, which is meaty off of this string. And then I follow that up and do a pretty close to optimal free combo at the end. This is heavy punch, light cyclone, rolling nail into heavy mix. Pretty good damage there. Why do I like this string so much? One is because it just looks really cool. It's a snazzy combo. I call it my snazzy combo. Two, it's got a lot of really good opportunities following up the combo for different types of meaties that I'm going to walk people through real quick. There are all different ways to try and set up this combo. You can really go with whichever one you feel is the most comfortable for you. And I'm going to walk you through some of those right now. One of them is, as you can see there, the drive rush into light kick, into target combo, and then the EX Cyclone. And that one will carry you to the corner. As good as any. This one's really good because it's just really fast. You know, if you've watched my videos, which is my favorite, is drive rush, crouching light kick into the target combo, into the EX Cyclone. And this one works so well just because it's a low, and you know, when you're sort of standing in neutral, you can clip people and catch them really easily. And this one will take you to the corner with the same way. Okay, so you can also do a cross up into the target combo EX Cyclone. That's probably better if you're already in the corner that you want to take them to. So obviously that works well too, as well as anything else here. Maybe better because with the cross up, you know, sometimes people have a hard time defending those, depending on who you're playing. If your opponent is not good at anti-airing, one simple option, probably the most damage, is simply to actually just jump in. Or you could just go for a simple drive rush into light punch, into the combo with corner carry. I also really like the reverse throw if you switch sides on your throw into the drive rush forward and heavy kick, because that hits meaty as well after the throw. They're not going to back rise out of that, as you can see here, and it gets you to the corner as well. And finally, light cyclone into back and medium kick twice with the overhead medium kick is okay. And maybe I think you could even argue particularly good if you've got somebody who likes to crouch a lot, like a Guile or any other player whose playstyle involves constant crouching. This one would probably be good to try for that. Okay, so why is this string so good in terms of follow-up? Well, because you've got a wide diversity of meaties here that you can draw on, and that's really so good because it makes it a really versatile combo string. Not only does it look cool, but there's just so much stuff you can do with it. Some of these meaties are better than others, so I'll start with the better ones, and then I'll look at some of the other ones. I would say the first two that I'm going to talk about are probably the most effective, and the ones after that might be better if you're doing long sets with somebody and you want to mix it up if you're doing the same combo string over and over, but you don't want to do the same meaty over and over. I feel like this is probably my favorite one of the meaty follow-ups. It's, you know, you do your combo string, then you do a crouching medium punch frame kill. We'll go back and look at that again. You do a crouching medium punch frame kill into a throw. This one's so good, I think, because a lot of the times when people wake up in the corner, they're ready to block low. They're not always expecting the throw. The other best meaty follow-up is the meaty DI, just straight out of finishing the combo. This one has a high probability of success, and you can follow it up with whatever combo you choose. We start getting into some of these other meaties. I think they're still pretty decent, just not quite as good as the first two. If you're playing a number of matches in a set, a short set, long set, or whatever, some of these can work pretty well. They're just going to be less effective than the first two in my experience playing out matches. So one decent one after the combo string is crouching medium punch into crouching medium kick, which hits meaty. You can follow that up as you saw there with the light mixer, and then you can actually go for a meaty throw after, possibly. Another option is to finish it up with a light cyclone into a target combo, and then whatever you want after that. Another option you have is a drive rush forward and heavy kick after the combo's done. I like this one. Well, I like it in the sense that you get additional pressure after, and even if they try to push a button after the drive rush forward and heavy kick, you can hit jab and do like a jab combo into a light mixer and still get damage. Or you could go for a throw too if they're blocking. Final follow-up meaty string that you can go for is the heavy cyclone. That will hit meaty, but there aren't as many options for how you can finish that one up after, because it does launch them into the air. So you're pretty much going to be best off finishing that. If it does hit, it's good because it's an overhead, right? But you have to finish it up with the heavy kick there, as you can see, for it to really connect and finish up the combo. Thanks everybody for watching. Leave some comments below and likes if you enjoyed the video. I'm going to be doing a bunch more of these. Some of my favorite combos and combo strings, mid-screen and corner, just stuff that I find work really well in matches. So stay tuned for more of these clips and videos.